It's the home of a new #1 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks, winners of 9 straight. Colin Fisher and the Hogs welcome in a College World Series team from a year ago, the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Colin Fisher's been really good. You see those numbers right there, outstanding ERA, and again, he's going to work off that fastball, but he has to play one of the best receivers the Hogs have had in the last few years.
Chopper to the left side, Aloy can't come up with it. And Rodriguez will reach to start the game on what'll be an E6. Try to stir up that pot and see what comes out the other end. There's a pickoff at first base. Fisher kind of lulled Rodriguez to sleep, and then he broke at the wrong time, and that leadoff air is erased.
Fisher, see Rodriguez, he leans, and then he starts getting off. I don't think he was going anywhere. He just got caught in no man's land. But
another 2-2 pitch to Booker, wave at a miss at that 79-mile-an-hour floater. And he faces just 3 batters. He hits on a walk back on Saturday in Game 2, and he's going to walk here. Tell you what, Troy, he seems to get a little bit in less than 100 at-bats. He'll be plunked, so Arkansas with a couple of free base runners to begin the bottom of the 2nd inning. And that's high, and that's ball 4. But again, there have been no shortage of Arkansas hitters willing to take their bases full of Razorbacks. A 2-2 pitch to Stovall. Drill towards right center field. Rogers will take it on a bounce. This will chase home a pair, and Arkansas has an early lead. Peyton Stovall has 7 runs batted in his first 4 games. Allen Hill. So if you have any other more 1980s Cubs, there's a liner in the left for a base hit. Wilmsmeyer will score on the base hit from Aloy, and it's a 3-0 Razorback lead. McNeese walked 10, and that was in 7 innings. A big chopper to the right side, fielded by Whipperman, and they're able to get the out at first. Here's the throw home in time to cut down Stovall. To the field at South Dakota State, and I said, well, this is their old one. Where's their new one? And they said, this is the current one. I said, you kidding me? As Casey waves and misses.
A really dandy changeup, and again.
Well, there's Dylan Whipperman with the second base hit for ORU, a line drive to right field.
I tell you what, Whipperman.
Could be. Whipperman runs. Ball 4 to Rodriguez, so 2-out single and then a walk.
Let's see another one right here.
Hard hit. Knocked down by Aloy. Throws to second, close but safe. Great effort, but an infield base hit from Breeze, and the bases are full of Golden Eagles with 2 outs. He's been hit by a pitch 4 times this year, and he stands somewhat close to the plate. Strokes one out, shallow center field. Wilmsmeyer will glide in and make the catch. ORU leaves the bases loaded. We go to the. There's a base hit into left.
Yeah, McIntyre has just been Mr. Consistent out of the bullpen for Arkansas. And
here's a payoff. That one's left up and hit hard in the center for a base hit. That one didn't get quite the drop, although that was. Chopper to first, fielded nicely by McLaughlin. Back to first, started and ended by Ben for the 3-6-3 double play.
We talked about it earlier in the broadcast. He is just really coming into his own. Great feed to Vahiva Aloy. And
did he communicate right there?
I think.
Softly hit to short. Charging is Aloy. A little double pump, but throws on the run. Retires Dudding to begin. McIntyre doesn't walk many. He won't here. Gets the wave and a miss. Has a perfect 5th inning. Facing a red-hot TCU team. Diggs drives one high in the air. Deep right center field. Back to the scoreboard. Goodbye. Home run number 3 for Kendall Diggs.
Well, you knew he hit it well. 104 off the bat. And again, it was just that little bit of breeze blowing in from right field, and it knocked that one down. So off the bat, Kendall thinks, hey, I caught that one pretty good, but what's that wind going to do? And it cleared by a decent amount, halfway up the video board.
The batter. Singleton walked. Going to shoot one out to right field. Comes out of the glove of Booker. And Holt never stopped. The Wild Stallion goes coasting into second base, and he makes it by an eyelash. If he's not racing at full speed, he would have been gunned down at second base. He'll get the double. For the game. Meanwhile, Stone Hewlett on. Replaces McIntyre, third Razorback pitcher of the game.
Yeah, Stone Hewlett, the Kansas transfer.
For those lefties by any stretch. And that's strike three. You think that ball's going to hit you as a left-handed hitter.
Yeah, it's really, really tough. That's why DVH has all his infielders take a lot of ground balls at every position.
That's Kyle Booker, single into center, so he's reached base in all 17 games. I was talking about Booker earlier and telling you about him as well.
Yeah, he looked really good. Again, about 10 months removed off of Tommy John surgery a season ago. Looks better than ever. The velocity's actually picked up.
He worked really hard to get back. Ball socked to right. Diggs getting turned around a bit. The wind might help him get there to make the catch. So, I'll tell you more about Carter if he comes back next inning. Gets the out to end the frame, 4-0.
Fastball.
Facing Roldan, who rolls one into center past Whipperman for a base hit. How they want to pitch him. Comeback, fielded by Hart. Thought about overhanding it, then we'll underhand. Always better to underhand when you're running to first, and that'll end the inning. Hogs State are playing tonight, aren't they?
I think so. That's a great one.
That ball's tagged, hit in the air, deep left center field. This one's got a chance to go, and it pops out of the glove of Lovich. Herring just missed a homer. Lovich just missed a catch. And the Golden Eagles have a runner at second base to begin the 7th inning. Tuesday?
A little bit.
Socked just beyond the reach of Aloy off the bat of Rogers. Herring had to wait to make sure that ball wasn't caught. And here come the Golden Eagles, runners at the corners and nobody out.
Yeah, couple.
This ORU 7th inning. Another fly ball hit well to left center. Playable for Lovich. He's going to make the catch and throw in towards second base. Tagging and scoring is Herring with the first ORU run of the game. It's 4-1.
Yeah, the veteran 24-year-old Frank. Again, you know what you're going to get when you bring Cody Frank in the game. He's a guy that's going to compete.
ORU has scored this inning. There's a chopper, could be two. Aloy will flip to Stovall, on to first. Scoop by McLaughlin. All of our storylines coming together. They get the double play. Stovall's back, and Betty Barrels picked another one at first.
How good has Ben McLaughlin been over at first base?
Tried to score from second. He was out. And Arkansas gets a leadoff base runner aboard with the. He inherited a 2-0 count, so it didn't take him long to issue a walk. Patton's pitch. On the appeal, our third base umpire says that's a swing and that's a strikeout. Arkansas got two free base runners. They left him in scoring position. Well, told me a year ago about Frank. To your point. Little soft flare off the bat of Rodriguez will dump in for a base hit. So a one-out single in the 8th. You called him a nibbler, Troy, and what? Rodriguez not running down in the count. Is that a swing on the appeal? No, says Doug Thrasher. 2 on, 2 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a ground ball to a vacated spot with Aloy in the hole. It is going to score a run. And there's runners on the corners after the single by Stahl. It's a 4-2 game.
I guess the California native, he is going to have that fastball sitting in the mid-90s. He'll hit 96. Something like that.
That ball hit well to left center field. Lovich racing over, still chasing. He will make the catch to end the inning. He had to cover a lot of ground. And remember, Roldan is a switch hitter. Batting righty here, flies one out to Rodriguez in left, and there's one out. 9th. Ball laced to center. Hit well, but at the wrong part of the park. Rogers with the catch to end the inning. 108 off the bat, but out. We go to the 9th. Hogs up by 2. Gackles 2-2. Strike 3 called. On the ground, a skimmer. Right to Stovall. Peyton has not had many plays today. Handles that one, 2 outs. Oral Roberts down to its final out in the 9th inning. Wave and a miss. Arkansas has won 10 straight games, and the #1 team in the land tunes up for conference play with a 4-2 win over a good ORU team.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's an ORU team that's going to do a lot of damage in the Summit League. That's a good midweek victory. Colin
Arkansas, despite being out hit tonight, keeps on rolling. 9th win streak of 10 or more. under Coach Van Horn.